Rosemary. I'm not Rosemary. What in the hell y'all knocking on my door? I'm not Rosemary. Why y'all knocking on my door? Hey, don't put that camera in my face, man. Get out my doors right now. Get the out my you got the right to do. Wait a minute. Get out my door. Don't come to my Rosemary don't live here.
You the food now, baby.
The Talk Lately Show starts now with me, your host,
Mommy.
Sorry, hold on, people. This is so ghetto. Well, I got a whole mouthful of M&M's in my mouth.
You the food now, baby.
I'm thinking about you know who. Mind your business. I can have my own private thoughts alone. Welcome to the show, though. It's 702 right here on BeExposedRadio.com. We have a host of things to talk about. The NTSB has gave out their preliminary results in the Tracy Morgan crash. So we'll talk about that, and I'll share some opinions that I know happened recently in the news. Then I'm going to talk more about this Baltimore police officer who slashed the dog's throat here. It made it all the way to CNN, so you know it must be serious.
Sorry, what'd you say?
I didn't say anything, but I wanted you to turn it down.
Oh, sorry.
Oh. What's DMX's real name? You don't know? Something Simmons. Earl.
Yeah.
Earl owes some money. And Tashira ain't playing. I thought they got divorced, though. She took him to court to get her money. And I'll tell you how much. Can I get some background music? This is my show. Hello? Think I'm still on the Sugar Shack or something? I'm not. It's the Talk Lately Show. We jam while I give out the news. See my hands? This means we're moving. We grooving. Don't you ever know it's a good thing. You know, remember them? Jeanne. No, not in here. You think you would just talk across my show? He tried it. He really trying to get out. What? Man shoots himself with a gun that he smuggled into prison so he could sue the government for millions. Now, this is just a headline, so I really want to tell you how he smuggled this gun in, but you have to wait a few minutes until I can get into it. Also, a man was arrested for stealing bras, right? So you know where he was going. In a town called Bra. So, if your town's called Bra, shouldn't they all be free? And is that considered stealing? Interesting enough. I wonder how he stole them. Did he like put them all on and then walk out of a buff man afterwards? Like he was like Cock Diesel? Now, according to these reports that came out today, my report on Beyonce and Jay-Z's On the Run tour is being contradicted. Not that I was wrong, because sources are still saying the tickets are lousy, but they're saying through Billboard that it's not true. So I'll tell you about it. But based on the money, though, I agree it's not true. Because that's a big number right there. to be taken home.
Lies. That is not true.
Wait till I tell you. Why lie about this amount of money? It couldn't be just to get notoriety in the Forbes list. So why would they lie? Phone lines are open here at 1-855-835-5857 extension 1. Text is at 443-642-9403. You can comment along with the show and put in your 2 cents. I accept all currencies, PayPal, Visa, MasterCard, Discover. You know, put your 2 cents in here. Siobhan Wade and Dwayne Wade are still warring, even though this man is in love with somebody else. She's always trying to put a lawsuit together to get this man in trouble, or for some reason take this man's money. Does he still have custody of the children? Why are you here? Every time I answer a question, I'm looking at you and you like, oh, he's not talking to me. He couldn't not dare be talking to me.
My mic is not even.
She wakes up like, oh, it was a long night. Kanye West and Annie Leibovitz addressed wedding photo controversy. If you don't remember, like a couple days ago, Kanye West was doing an interview at some French establishment or conference or something like that, something lame, and he was talking about Annie Leibovitz in a way that was unflattering to her and her profession, basically saying that she canceled shows, they canceled shooting their wedding, but Annie then came back and said, wait, I was never confirmed. So it was apparently a miscommunication between Kanye's representatives and Annie's representatives that had this negotiation all messed up. So she was like, the joint statement asserts that the pair's representatives were in negotiation for weeks that were not completed by the time of the wedding. The fact was not made apparent to the groom on the day of his wedding, as the statement continues that, unbeknownst to Kanye, she was never confirmed. So now he's backtracking. I heard he's apologizing all over the place again. You know, hopefully, and now somebody's back on the unemployment line because I'm sure he fired that representative. They don't have a job because of basically lost paperwork. That's how it looks to me. Like somebody wasn't just relaying messages back to somebody and somebody. Whatever the case may be. Check out Beyonce, right? She's going to be on for 4 minutes every night for the next 10 weeks. What's this, the 20th? Next Sunday, starting next Sunday. Every night for 4 minutes for the next 10 weeks, right before True Blood airs. She's going to have a 4-minute concert. It's called will air 10-episode Beyonce concert series titled Beyonce X10, featuring taped live performances from the star's Miss Carter World Tour. How much money did she get for this? I know it was a lot because it's going to come on. So I know it's it must be only 10 episodes of True Blood 1. And it's probably going to lead on every one of the 10 episodes of True Blood. The episodes will last 4 minutes and debut each week before True Blood starting June 29th. Each episode will air at 8:55 Eastern Standard Time, immediately before an episode of the final season of True Blood at 9 p.m. on Sundays. This marks Beyonce's return to HBO, as it previously aired a full-length documentary about the singer titled Life is But a Dream. The film, which was directed by Beyonce, premiered in February 2013. Damn, it's been a year since that happened? Damn. And was the most viewed music-oriented special on HBO since 2003. Included in Beyonce X10 will be performances of Blow, Cherry, Drunken Love, Ghost Haunted, Flawless Beyonce, Get Me Bodied, Baby Boy, Diva, Girls, Heaven, Partition, all her songs. Shit, they're gonna have me sit here and read all these damn songs. It's gonna be all of them. Damn.
Did y'all just high five?
We did. I don't know. It felt uncomfortable. What was the point for that?
We'll never high five.
You want a high five? Come on.
Why did y'all high five?
I don't know. It felt uncomfortable. I'm serious.
It was in the moment. Both y'all like Beyonce, and it was like, let's high five about it. You hate
Ooh,
Beyonce?
he hates her.
Ooh.
Damn.
Music stops.
Right. Music make my... Oh, sorry. I was thinking about something else. You tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay. See ya.
See, just one last day of practice.
Cool. Baltimore indoor football team just won a championship. I don't know anything about this. Thank you. I don't know anything about this. I can tell you that now. Football, is that the one with the round ball?
They just won a championship, and they also won to Florida at the end of the year.
All right. You can close the door. No one cares. I just wanted to give them their props just on the basis of, you know, of realness. The Baltimore Mariners is what they're called. I'll just continue just because he said they're going to Florida sometime in bumfuck. No one cares. The Baltimore Mariners wrapped up their 2014 season by winning the American Indoor Football League Championship, but their work isn't over. If they want to return to the Baltimore Arena next year, the team went all the way in its... Oh. Did I say that? But their work isn't over. If they want to return to the Baltimore Arena next year... Oh, they got to keep working. The team went all the way in its first season after 4-year hiatus. Oh... Because who else is playing against them? I think the best, if I was a football player, and I never would be, but the best way to play football would be indoors, don't you think? Why not?
You know, sunshine. I mean, I think the weather is a factor in sports. Because, like, when you throw the football, you got to take wind into... You know, you gotta take that into the equation. Snow, rain. So I think that adds to the football sport.
Negative. I disagree. I think that just put more wear and tear on the people that you're paying millions of dollars for, and you know, snow will create an injury faster than rain. No, not necessarily. If they slip backwards and bust that neck open, then what else are they gonna do but sit home? Indoor seems like the way to go to me because you don't have to worry about snow, you don't have to worry about rain, and it's still grass. They do grow grass in there, so why not? Hockey's indoors. They put ice indoors for you. Why? Why is the ice indoors? Anyway, they won something or another. They took some trophy home, and they got 45-44. So they almost lost. They barely won. And this was indoors. So 45-44. They almost didn't make it. So if they would have... Wait. So if they wouldn't have made it, would they have been on another 4-year hiatus? Since they won, they get to play for the next year. That's what it say. That's exactly what it say. It say they was on a 4-year hiatus. They came back, won this championship, but this ain't over yet. You got to keep playing, and if you win the championship next year, we'll renew you for another year. Yet, if you fail and you get the 44 and they get the 45, you're going back your ass on hiatus, and we're not playing with you. No more checks. I think I'm going to leave the Tracy Morgan story to the end of the show because it gets deep. And I'm not in that kind of mood right now. It's Thursday. You know, we had a good at the Sugar Shack today on Mondays through Fridays, 7 p.m. Monday through Fridays from 5 to 7. It was a nice show. Shout out to Jay. We missed you, honey. But this Baltimore police officer who's facing felony animal cruelty charges is... I mean, I like dogs, but I'm not like, I want one tomorrow. But at the same time, you have to be an evil, evil person to injure and hurt an animal. Any animal. Whether you're deer hunting or whatever the case may be. They're out there minding their business.
Because then you gotta think, like, what if the shoe's on the other foot?
Right, and I know I eat chicken, but I don't kill them.
Yeah.
Somebody else has to take that soul on their back.
But can you just imagine, like...
I'm just enjoying this chicken breast with the barbecue sauce. I didn't kill it, though. Same thing goes for fish. Do you ever see fish? And, you know, the fish thing goes to my claustrophobia, though. Because, you know, they breathe in the water and die in the air. You see what I'm saying? So you take a fish out the water, it's suffocating.
That's so painful.
Right. And it can see. You know what I'm saying? Like it's in space, but it's not. Up here is the space for fish. This is outer space. They live under the water, which is their earth. And then we pull them out the water like aliens, grabbing fish out of the water and say, I'm going to eat you. And it's like, because it's in space. And nobody gets it. Stop killing the fish. It's not fair.
You back?
Who's that? China. I mean, Miss Versatile.
Nope. Oh, you grabbed the wrong umbrella.
You better bring my black umbrella back here.
He said bring his black umbrella back in here. He did.
Nala was a 7-year-old Chinese Shar-Pei breed, and she went missing on Saturday from her home in Baltimore. The same day, officers responded to a call that a dog had bitten a woman. The dog was Nala, whom police restrained using a pole around her neck. Shortly afterwards, Officer Jeffrey Bolger cut Nala's throat with a knife.
Like, why? Why would you... What goes through your head?
And it says even though she was contained. She later died.
I don't know what I'd do if somebody killed my dog. I don't know what I'd do. Even though my dog makes me really angry, but still.
People always ask me, do I have a sense of, oh my gosh, because I don't care. I mean, I care about my cats, but at the same time, when things die, I always have this thing in my head that when something dies and its life ends, it was meant to be. You know what I'm saying? That this was the cycle that life was supposed to end. But if it was vindictively done, it still was that cycle, yet I don't know. But see, that's another one of, my personality.
My
I can't hold
is,
on to a grudge. I can't hold on to it.
I would be sad if, like, one of my animals got hit by a car. Because then mistakes happen. But, I mean, even though life is gone, mistakes happen.
Right.
But then if it's like, if my dog just happened to get outside and then somebody cornered her and just killed her, then like, why?
That was vicious.
Yeah.
Just for fun. Like the boy that beat up that older man sitting on the bench. That pissed me completely off. It was a disabled man, and he looked like he was like homeless or something like that. And it was like this little two young, a girl and a boy, and they were out there. They just seemed like they were just walking in the park, and they come across this man and start messing with him. Took his cell phone, put it in his pocket, bullying this man, and then his girlfriend, the girl, is recording it. So I'm hoping that this makes it to the police, and they take care of it. Hey, and then they take care of it, because it's ridiculous to think that children are growing up in these atmospheres where the vulnerable are their victims, where they're trained to be this way and not care about people as they're suffering. And that's what I'm saying. A lot of people, like, if you ever talk to a child these days, they don't even care. They're oblivious to the homeless. So how long is that going to last before we, the parents, start educating them on what they should, and not educate them on, like, ew, stay away from him. Yes, don't touch him, but think, what are you going to do about this? Because this is what you're going to inherit. If he's homeless today, there's going to be another one tomorrow. It just makes me mad, though. I feel sorry for the family that lost their dog, because I know it probably did hit a spot. And some of the comments that were being said about this were very interesting to me. Are the officers lacking proper training or something, or do the department go out of their way to hire psychopaths? Wow. So somebody replied to that and said the days of, and this is what I was talking about, what I was saying, that I remember a time when I was younger, and from At the Sugar Shack, when we were talking about this on At the Sugar Shack, the show that comes out right before this one, we were talking about, and I was stating that I remember there was a time when I remembered knowing the first name of the officer that, patrolled my neighborhood. And he knew my mother, he knew my father. No one knew my father because he was incarcerated. But he knew my grandmother, my sister, and everybody knew the police. But it's also in the county that is, baby.
But it's like, I don't know. Today, I just feel like more people fear what the police are capable of doing.
And that's the problem.
That is
the dilemma right there. So this is what this says. The days of friendly neighborhood officers that's on a first name basis with everyone on their beat are gone, replaced by military thug organization that it is today. They start to think that they can do whatever they want because they're the police and you're the civilian, and this is the result. That is absolutely a true statement. We have and ever since 9/11, I think it's even gotten worse, because now we live in like almost a military state. Like they think they have to find a crime. They think they have to create something because everything is based on a quota, and not the fact that you're looking for everlasting peace.
Or statistics.
Right, but it's just the fact that you're looking for everlasting peace is the actual project. That's what you're supposed to be trying to do. Come on, where are you? It just was sitting there, like, not even flying. I don't even know what it was doing. Okay.
It was just like
just right there. They've become thugs with badges. People don't become cops because they want to protect and serve the public anymore. Seems like it's a job. Now where one's ego and power trip is served foremost. Yeah.
They become police officers because they get to carry a gun.
No, they could. I think they become police officers because of the check.
How much do they make?
They make about 40 plus. It depends on what your experience is.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Right, but they get the moonlight too. Security officers and stuff like that at night and take other shifts where they make coin, protect the nightclubs and stuff like that. You ever notice how you would ever think somebody becomes a police officer in 2 years they could buy a house? Shady boots. I drive more carefully and never speed because I'm afraid of the crazy cop I'm going to meet when I'm pulled over. I don't want to deal with some nut job who's going to give me more grief than deserve simply because they can. If that was their goal, to scare the public into abiding the law, well, they succeeded. When you come in here, you must close the door. Must. At all times, that door must be closed when I'm broadcasting. You just tried me. Viciously. And I'll be back. To take care of this whore.
So, Jacqueline.
Yes, Mom?
I wanted to talk to you about something, and... Oh, wait. Hold on. I just got a text. Oh, there's another one. Wow. Busy me. So, anyway...
Oh, wait, Mom. I just got a message. My friends keep commenting on my comment. Oh, there's another one. So many comments on my comment.
Oh, I can't wait to watch TV tonight. Playoffs!
Hey, guys, check out my new video game. Wait. Mom, what? Huh?
What? Hold
What'd you say? Wait a second, what?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is. Because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
What's up, everybody? We got a special announcement coming right to you from BeExposedRadio.com.
Hey, this is Sharon. I'm here to tell you about my show, The Sharon Nixon Show.
What is your show going to be about?
We're going to talk about fashion, life, designers, production, anything under the sun we'll talk about here, including our listeners. We're going to have something special for them as well.
Prizes and stuff?
Oh, prizes. Do you know who I am? I'm the queen of gift bags, okay?
When will this show air?
Every Tuesday at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Will there be guests?
Oh, my God, guests. They're going to call in. They're going to be here. Oh, yeah, it's going to be guests.
And what station again will this be on?
BeExposedRadio.com.
Again?
BeExposedRadio.com.
Will those police be here too?
Yeah, they'll be here. Because,
Okay.
you know, I'm down here by the courthouse, so they got to... You know, they got to police the prisoners and stuff.
How can your listeners get in contact with you?
They can dial 855-835-5857. Don't forget to hit extension 1 or else you won't get in. Or you can text us at 443-642-9403.
Before you hit the runway, make sure you know the do's and don'ts of the fashion world.
I competed in the Thurgood Marshall model search competition where they went through all HBCUs and they picked one male, one female African American, and you would go to Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week. I won as the male, and then I met this girl from FAMU who went. The experience was awesome. We got to meet Tyson Beckford, Vanessa Williams, and blah, blah, blah. But I had to know when I went there that you're not about to be doing any swing, any switching, no twisting, and no turning. And you need to make sure that you're not doing any pivot twists. You're stopping at the top, getting your 3 seconds, and you walking your ass off. And sometimes when you come from Baltimore, what I have learned about models in Baltimore is that they are so big-headed.
Big-headed.
Like, oh my God.
Very
like,
big-headed.
bitch, because you could do 45 whole turns. That doesn't mean anything. Like, because you learn from... I'm not gonna say that name. Or because you learn from somewhere and somebody taught you how to do all this shit, that means nothing. So don't come into my model call and think you're the shit and then tell me, well, so-and-so taught me. Bitch, go back to them and tell them I said they can come for free and we will teach them the right way. And people don't know that. Like, even girls, some girls don't know that. In runway, you can't do all that swing and all that. You have to have a simple ass walk when you go into like New York Fashion Week and different. They don't want to see all that.
For more of the Jonathan Rashawn Show, be sure to tune in live on Mondays and Wednesdays at 8 p.m. right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
Hey, this is your girl, Miss J.
And Miss Versatile.
We are the host of At the Sugar Shack, Monday through Fridays from 5 to 7 p.m., where we provide a platform for adult conversations for
real women,
real men, and real questions on BeExposedRadio.com.
Wendy Williams rocking your station, dropping hits across the whole nation. Wendy Williams rocking your afternoon.
Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Mary J. Blige has an alter ego. When she raps, her name is Brooke. So the calm one rapping is Mary. The wild one is Brooke. That's what Beyonce says. The calm one is Beyonce. The wild one is Sasha. The calm one is Wendy. The man is Woody. And I just learned today that the Woody button is broken. Can you please just try it one more time?
1, 2. Whoa. Put me down or I'll create another character. Don't F with me. Let's play with the machine and see if we can make another character. I have to think of a name. Oh, this character's name is Bambi. She's very blonde and very busty. Play with the buttons. Let's see who else comes up. Turn the dial. Turn the dial. This is Bambi and Woody all in one. Oh boy. I hear Bambi, I hear Woody. I hear Bambi, I hear Woody.
Here I come. All right, here. Oh boy. What's going on? Here we go. Damn, you could have put some music on for the damn dead air. I mean, really? Focus. Welcome back to the show. Coming up tonight at 8 o'clock is the Lady L Show, where I'm sure she's going to have a good show. But we were in the middle of talking about the police situation and how they treat people in America these days. You know, it's so funny because we care more about how they treat Bo Bergdahl than we do about how they treat us as citizens of the United States of America. Although I do care about how they're treating this man, Bo Bergdahl. I mean, I'm not in the armed forces. I've never been there. I would never go. I'm not going. And you can't force me to. And all kinds of the words. I'll leave first. Out. That's just me. Because I don't... Quite honestly, I ain't fighting for none of y'all.
That is outright lies. That is not true.
Now, for you, it might not be. For me, it's the honest to goodness truth. I ain't fighting for none of y'all. Seriously. Because it's unfortunate the way we treat each other in the United States of America. If you're not in each other's families, you don't care about nobody else. If you're not a friend or a family, a member, please, you don't care. That's why we watch the news. The news talks about killing and everything like that. But we wonder why things ain't working out right in our lives or in our community or something like that, because we don't care enough. Please get in the army for you. For what? For what? Do you understand what I'm saying? Because the situations that happen here, we tend to focus more on foreign policy than we do about our own specific problems here in America. Yes, I do believe foreign policies are very important. But when you listen to the news and you're listening to stuff about Iraq, Afghanistan, Sudan, Syria, Iran, all of those countries over there in the Middle East, Turkey, any of those, why is it that we always have to be the ones to help? Why do we have to send our people out of country to help? Yes, that's a foreign policy, but it's a flawed foreign policy when there are 500 million other countries that are supposed to be a part of this alliance. They're supposed to be allies. Where are their responses? Where are their troops? Where are their initiatives? Where's China in all of this? China has 1,700 billion people. Where are they? All of them can go in with nunchucks and karate kicks, and it'll be all over with. You see, no one goes over there to mess with them. You see what I'm saying?
Nunchucks and karate kicks.
No one goes over there to mess with them. Do you notice that? No one messes with them. Because they got swords and
they got anime.
Exactly. They run up walls and stuff. They push Buddha over. They got all that.
Oh my God.
But here, we want to be going to everybody else's country. You know, it's so funny. It's not funny. It's so ridiculous that we are, you know, what to say, in God we trust, and it's supposed to be the Catholic Christian, you know, the Christian Catholic faith over here. This is what we do. This is how we believe, and we're accepting of other religions and whatever the case may be. But the prominent religion in our United States of America is Christianity and Catholicism. So, why do you think, just because I don't even care, because the fact that they ask for help, okay, it's your religious war, okay? It's a religious war. So I think they should be allotted the space to finish it, and the winner be the victor. Because they're not a part of the alliance, apparently. You see what I'm saying? So why are we allying ourselves to... Because first of all, we talked about this probably the other day too, when I was like, okay, all of that is happening over there. Why are you staying? If you're not involved in the fight, you don't have a gun, and your shoes, you don't have them, leave. Why are you staying while they're bombing and blowing shit up? Why are you staying? Get out. Go somewhere.
Get your baby.
There's South Africa. Start walking now, and you'll get there by 2015. I'm serious. I'm like, hey, before there was cars over there, you remember how they got around by horse and hay cart. They took the hay cart and they made it all the way over to Greece, whatever the case may be. Remember in the Roman times, all they had on was a toga. But that's basically what they're wearing today. They're still wearing togas. I'm sorry. That wasn't okay.
Nunchucks and
But it's a religious war. And how I see it is that we're getting involved in something that's going to cost us more lives.
And money.
Not to mention money. All of this is, though, because of oil.
True.
because of Exxon and Mobil and all them oil fields over there. And it's sadly not worth it.
You know what I always wonder?
If they fund enough scientists with enough money to fix this world, fix the need for oil, this world would do a lot better. But it's the people that own these particular oil things and stuff like that. Because there's no reason why we should still be running on gasoline cars. There's no reason for it. Not when we got this. Not when we have a laptop that's running on an ion battery. Really? What the hell do we need? That's why we now have electric cars. But the thing is, we buy for beauty. If it's not attractive to us, we're going to stick with it. So all of the beautiful cars are gas guzzlers, and they drain your pockets when you got to go to the gas station to fill it up. That sucker up. So we buy it for beauty and not for convenience and efficiency. Exactly. I don't have an electric car. Can you picture this body in an electric car? I see one of those damn cars.
It wouldn't work.
No, but I see one of them cars I was parking, and there was no regular space for the electric car.
And
it turned and backed in between my car and the car in front of me. And she got out and left. I was like, oh.
You think they'll ever
that was really cute, though. I wish I could do that. When I know ain't no parking spaces, I could just back in between the two cars because my car is that damn little. She picked that car, put it in her pocket, and walked away.
You think there's ever going to be a time where currency doesn't matter?
Like Star Trek?
Yeah.
I wish. I hope. I wish. If you think about that life that they live in Star Trek, although they always in wars and fighting and stuff in space, but they're not fighting for money. Mm-hmm. They're not fighting for oil.
Or any material.
They're not fighting for food.
What are they fighting
Shelter. For? Territory. Yeah. And no, they're fighting for territory and science. Because they're still trying to find things and just do, that's the whole voyage.
Yeah. That
they're trying to discover more about the planet. It's the science. Because science then became the police, basically.
Oh, okay.
And everybody's a scientist on Star Trek, if you notice that.
Yeah.
Everybody's smart and intelligent. So what does that say about us now? That if we look to the future, everybody's a genius. So everybody now are a bunch of dumb assholes. Right? Because the person that created Gene Roddenberry, who created Star Trek, he had to have had the mindset to say, look, this is the future I envision. Now I'm going to give this to you, and hopefully you can model your life after it. Well, we're close, though. The iPhone looks like the little, you know what I'm saying? Although we're not doing this like on Star Trek The Next Generation, but we had the iPhone, we had the flip phone first that looked exactly like the original Star Trek with Will Shatner. Beam me up, Scotty. That was the flip phone. Then we have the iPhone, which is the thing they carry around and they can see each other. Now next is going to be the brooch where you just talk out into the sky, and you can hear them like you're sitting in front of them.
Don't you have stories?
I do, but it's Thursday. Why not? I'm off tomorrow.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, we're always going to be fighting over something.
It's Therapy Thursday.
Yeah, that's what today is.
It's always been that on my show. I just never do it no more.
Oh, why not? How do you feel?
I feel wonderful. I just wish we weren't, we sent 300 more troops over to Iraq.
A lot of people told me to join the army, and I'm just like you. I'm not fighting for a country that...
What are you going to come back to? This? no better than we got better electronics, but we live the same way they do. It's just less sand. The people that don't got no windows, we got them here too. They don't have no windows. They got big X's on the front of their houses.
So, what is this war changing here?
The way we act to the world, the way we look to the world. Why people are starting to despise us as a Western society. I hate it when people used to say that's the way the Westerners live. But we are creators and importers of your goods. We take in your stuff and sell it as if you made it here. Knowing it says at the bottom, made in China, made in Portugal, made in bumfuck Antarctica with ice.
I'm actually tired of this song.
Don't change the topic like that. That's so rude. I just wish we could have peace.
I don't know. I don't think that's possible. Because if you want to have a world of peace, then you got to have a world without evil.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody has a different view.
But that's what I'm saying. But it's not evil. The war that they're in right now is not evil. They all have their own opinions.
Yeah.
But it's fine to have your own opinions. Why are you fighting for it? Why are you fighting for your opinion? You have it whether you fight for it or not. You know what I'm saying? The opinion is yours.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as you believe it, why are you trying to force everybody else to do what you do? We were not born Siamese or attached. We all came with free thinking minds, and they can't be programmed unless we want to learn it. It's not like you can't plug me up and I get downloaded with what you want me to know. You can't do that. So you're fighting. If everybody took a step back and thought about that and realized that your fight is frivolous, because you have to kill me for me to, you have to get rid of me to prove your point and to live in your society. You see what I'm saying? So you had to kill me for your point to stand valid. Otherwise, your point's not valid because we don't believe and you do. But it's still two sides. All these people can believe. I don't have to believe. I shouldn't have to believe. Same thing about Christianity. You can believe. I don't have to. And I bet you I'll get up in the morning. Because your belief didn't wake you up. The fact that your body still works woke you up. Because no one's in here pumping its blood for you. That's just the mechanism of your body. Once that heart attack hits, then nothing's pumping. So believe what you want. But there's a set of countries that I will never ever be in. Unless you pack me in a box and ship me there. You pack me in a box, I'm already going to die because of my claustrophobia. Attack right then and there. So I'm never going to make it. I just don't get it. Society. It's even here, though. It's even here. Like in Alabama. My other place I'm not going. I'm just thinking about a long time ago my mother went to Wyoming.
What happened in Wyoming?
Nothing. She loved it.
I went to West Virginia, and it's so peaceful there. Because it's nothing to...
I have a timeshare in West Virginia.
Right?
It's too far away. I can't go. They don't have no airport.
They don't. It's just land and trains.
And trains.
And highway.
Maybe I can catch a train in my timeshare. What if I miss my train, though? That's so messed up when you don't have no car. Gosh, I think I get on the bus.
That train, I took a train to West Virginia.
Did you?
Yeah.
I wonder if Master Nothing is on the train line. I don't think it was. I think we asked that before.
I don't think it is.
Anyway, back on to topic. I made this a topical show today because this has actually been news all day long about President Obama electing to send 300 special ops forces men back over to Iraq, not to fight, but to train and do reconnaissance and get some intel on what's going on over there in Iraq between the Shiites and the Jiu-Jitsus, whatever they are. Jihad, whatever, something like that.
Jiu-Jitsu is a fighting style.
I know, Sengashi, something, whatever. I can't keep up with those names, you know. They change every time. Jihad, you know, something, whatever.
Jiu-Jitsu.
And I thought to myself, like, okay, 300 people, that's not a lot. When you think of armies, that's not a lot of people. But at the same time,
300 lives.
I'm like, but you gotta think though, right?
They're not going to war, right?
No, they're going over there to train the Iraqis, the regime that's in charge, supposedly in charge, that we're losing, to fight against the Shemeka Mooks, the other team, ISIS is what they're called, yeah.
So, in retrospect, we're still in this war, right?
Not necessarily.
Because we're training a losing side to better combat the opposing side.
But that doesn't make us in the war, because we're not shooting and firing on an enemy.
We're just like, this is how you hold a gun.
But I think it's though when a sovereign nation asks another sovereign nation for help, you can't deny them that help if you want something from them. You see what I'm saying? So what our offer is basically is that we'll help you by training you, but we will not get involved in your war. But I'm like, what are they training you to do? Just pick the gun up and shoot. You see what I'm saying? If you're gonna shoot it, just shoot it. But like that's their thing. They keep saying that we're going over to train them. Train them to do what? And apparently, how long is this training going to be? Is this like a 2-week class?
Why do you need 300 people?
Because they need to get this 2 weeks done as fast as possible. So it's like one soldier per person. Then the next 2 weeks is another soldier. So by that time, they'll have 600 soldiers. And then they just keep training them in 2-week classes. You know what I'm saying? They might as well make a webinar and just stay at home, make a webinar, and they can watch the training on the internet. That would make it cheaper, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I guess everybody then would be an army soldier. Because they could just watch it on. Then the Army Reserve, what's the point of that?
Because we'll all have our own war.
But the thing about it is, they say ISIS doesn't have really that many soldiers. It's just that people just keep joining.
And ISIS are the winning people, right?
They're the ones that are winning right now because they're invading Iraq.
Okay.
But the thing is, when does it become that the other team is right? How big does your army have to be for the other team to be right?
That's all opinion.
But no, it's not opinion. Majority rules. So if everybody from one side, or say for instance, this is the Iraqi government, then this is ISIS. If everybody from this side keeps joining this side, isn't that a clear vote?
Then it's like, well, I don't have any following now.
Right, so there's no one for you to govern over here.
So basically the Iraqis are like trading on
They're changing sides. They're being two-faced.
That's just a lot of...
And that's why they all like, two-faced.
We're winning.
Right. So, what are we talking about on this damn show? Oh my gosh. I'm done for the week. I'll be back tomorrow, though, to maybe. I don't think I'm coming in here tomorrow. I usually don't do I? Did I come in here Friday? I didn't come here Friday, did I? I did. That was the last day you trained on making the videos.
No, we didn't do that. Right?
I mean, not the videos, but the putting the replays out. But I do want to do something tomorrow, so I do think I'm going to be here because I want to make sure we start timing the shows correctly. So, look, I got to go. Up next is the Lady O Show at 8 p.m. right here on BeExposedRadio.com. We have an all-new at the Sugar Shack tomorrow at 5 o'clock p.m. live from Baltimore, Maryland. And then all new Mondays starts all over again with the all new at the Sugar Shack, then the Talk Lately, and then the Jonathan Rashawn Show that starts on that's what's coming up on next Monday. But I want you all to remember, you have the rights to vote. That's something that no one can take away from you unless you are incarcerated. Because that hasn't changed. We're trying to get it changed, though, I think. Because I think everybody should be able to vote, even when you're in jail. I mean, because what are you doing? I mean, if you're voting for the president, you got time to learn the issues. Because where you going?
Nowhere.
To the yard? That's it.
I ain't gonna lie, I can't go to jail. If I go to jail, nah, I can't do it. Ever.
Good night, you guys. Up next is the Lady O Show. Bye-bye.